Hi, amigas. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Cafecito. Hi, you guys. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had such an amazing weekend. Girl, I know I did. I went to the Fuerza Regida concert last night, and my voice is like a little bit gone. It's actually coming back. Earlier, it was super raspy, you guys. So if you can still hear it, that is why. But yeah, you guys, welcome back to another episode of the Daily Cafecito. I'm so excited to have you guys watching or listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi, my name is Daisy. If you're new here, welcome to the Daily Cafecito. Welcome to my Cafecito con Daisy platform. If you love everything health, wellness, mindset, cafecito videos, vlogs, wellness routines, girl, then you are in the right place. And make sure to subscribe and comment. Give me any video suggestions, you guys, or just stick around to see the type of content that we upload on here. But if you are just listening to this, you guys, on whatever platform you listen to your podcast on, welcome, girl. If you're driving to work, let's go ahead and get in the right headspace because we are about to kill this motherfucking Monday. Okay, bitch? So let's go ahead and just jump in right into today's episode because I am so excited to update you guys on kind of where I've been at mentally, physically, you guys. I have been in such a good headspace. Like, I have just felt so I just feel like relieved. Like, I feel relieved. I feel grateful. Like, I'm just so happy in the current space that I am in my life right now. And even though that I know that this isn't it, like, this isn't exactly where I want to be, I can see the future. Like, I can see what I'm moving towards. I can see what I'm working so hard towards. Like, everything just feels so clear for me right now. And I think that that's why I have been feeling like so like at ease. Like, I kind of feel like a very like fucking finally, like that type of mood, you know? And as you guys know, like, I have been creating content, making videos since I was like in high school. And I just feel like truly that was not my time to like build a platform. And right now, you guys, everything just feels so right. And it kind of just makes sense exactly why, like, and just now I'm starting to build the platform because sometimes, you guys, I would question myself and I'm like, damn, like, why is it taking forever for my platform to grow? Like, and even though it was never about the money, it was never about the engagement, but I'm just like, man, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, do people not like what I'm posting? Do they not like what I'm talking about? And it just all makes sense. It just all makes sense how everything is slowly coming together, you guys. And I'm just overwhelmed with happiness and joy and gratitude because each and every one of you guys, when you guys send me DMs, like, I don't know if you know, or if I can express that through like a text, but I am so fucking grateful for each and every one of you. Like, you girls are truly the reason why I continue to do this because I love talking about this shit. Like, I love talking about health, wellness, like just how to become the best fucking version of yourself. And the fact that all of you girls are like on the same wavelength and on the same page as me, it just makes me so happy. And I'm just like, I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of baddies. And it just makes me so happy, you guys, because I truly love to be surrounded by the type of women that I want to become. So I just wanted to give you girls a shout out and just let you know that I fucking love you. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you. So anyways, let's go ahead and get right into today's episode because I just really want to talk about, you know, maturity. I feel like that has really been the very big thing, especially for me. And because I have been really practicing, like, you know, shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And I feel like I have actually mastered this a long time ago, you guys. I have mastered that mindset of just always thinking positively and always thinking in an abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset. But I feel like now, you guys, it's like, ¿cómo es el dicho? It's like, this is the fruit of my labor, fruit of the labor. Okay, I don't even know if that makes sense, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I feel like all this work that I have been doing mentally, you guys, has been really like showcasing with my life and the things that I am achieving. So it just makes me so excited to see like where my life is headed. And I truly, truly, truly wish this upon every single one of you girls. And I know that it's going to happen for you if it hasn't yet. But I know that we are all in a space, you guys, that we are just so trusting and having so much faith that the path that we're on is leading us towards where we want to be. Because, girl, I know you guys can probably feel me on this, but life is like so hard. And it's not going to get any easier. Life is going to continue to get hard. But what gets stronger and what gets easier, you guys, is the way that we react to our life and the way that we react to the challenges that, you know, pretty much that the challenges that we go through is what we learn to get through better and better, because we become wiser and we become smarter, and it's just easier for us to get through those challenges because we are growing, girl. We're growing mentally, physically. We're just becoming the best fucking version of ourselves, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with you guys. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and start talking about it, because this has, I feel like, really made the biggest shift in my mindset and just being very happy with where I'm at, you guys, because I'm not gonna lie, I have been in a like part of my life where I have not been very happy with the character and, you know, who I was. And I feel like for the longest time, I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with my life. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. And I projected that unhappiness onto other people. And that's why that saying comes, like, misery loves company, you guys, because it's so easy for you to project that unhappiness and that bitterness onto other people. And we've all gone through that, you know, like we've all gone through those phases where we are just so fucking unhappy, like with, you feel like things are just not going right. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, in that sense of like you questioning, like, what is my purpose here? Why am I on earth? Like, what am I meant to be doing? And because if you girls are listening to this right now, I know that you girls are meant for so much more in life, because that is what my platform is. I'm all about inspiring, empowering, uplifting, and helping you become the better version of yourself, or the best version of yourself. So I know that you girls are on the same wavelength as me. And I know that you girls constantly put pressure on yourselves to like be the best version of you, to have like such a perfect life, perfect career, you know, and just, you know, I feel like a lot of us are very big perfectionists. And I know that a lot of you girls can relate, because I talk to you guys through DM, and I know that we are constantly like on the same page. And I have been in that point in my life, you guys, where I have been very unhappy, or I just haven't, I'm not proud of my actions. I'm not proud of like how I projected some of my unhappiness to other people. And I didn't notice that, and I didn't realize that that's what I was doing until now that I am in a place where I am just so happy and so grateful, and just like can see exactly where my life is headed, you guys. I feel my most confident, my most happy. And now is when I truly have realized that I'm like, damn, like there have been times in my life where I have acted out of unhappiness and out of bitterness and out of just not being proud of like who I am and not feeling confident in who I am. And I think when you guys are, or not you, well, us, you know, and I think being in that phase of your life where you're just not happy, you don't realize it. Like, you don't realize that you're not happy, you guys, until you reach that moment of happiness and gratefulness. But I feel like one thing that has really, really helped me, you guys, is getting into the mindset of it's not I want to or I have to. It's in I get to. And honestly, I was actually listening to a podcast the other day that really like, hold on, you guys, déjame acomodo. Because I'm over here freaking laying on my legs. Hang on. Okay. No, but the other day I was actually listening to a podcast. Now I feel like I'm all the way down here. Sorry if you guys are watching this on YouTube, but I was actually watching a podcast the other day, and she was talking about how like this year, you guys, I have so much anxiety about getting older, because I think about like my parents getting older. I think about myself getting older. And she just said something that just like really made me feel like the shittiest person in a good way, but it was a huge slap in the face. She was like, a lot of people have fear of, you know, getting older, and they try to reverse that age, right? But instead of being in that mindset of like, you don't want to get older, girl, you get to get older. Like, you get to live another year. You get to be like, oh my God, it's making me emotional. Cause I'm like, I got like so upset at myself, because I was like, I cannot believe I had that mindset of like, damn, like, I don't want to get older. Like, you know, I don't want to age. I don't want to this, like, it just makes me sad. And I'm just like, wow, like, no, it's not, I don't want to get older. I get to get older. Like, I get to have another year to experience. I get to have, because not a lot of people like get that, you know, you guys. And I feel like sometimes, we put so much pressure on like being so perfect and like achieving goals and like, just like having such a perfect life, that we forget that like life is precious, you guys. And like, la vida truly is prestada. Like, we do not have this life forever. Like, that's why I feel like I'm also like, I try to really live my best life, and I try to really work on myself, because what I want to achieve out of this life, you guys, is I want to be such a wise woman. Like, I want to be confident. Like, I just want to live such a peaceful life, because I know that it's short. And I know that I'm not guaranteed another year. So I feel like that piece of advice really helped me, and like really helped, like, I don't know, just see things from a different perspective, you guys, because I feel like it's so easy for us to get so caught up in our lives and just become very spoiled, honestly. And it's not okay. And I think sometimes it's really beneficial for you to like sit back and like really look like, damn, like I have a house. I have food. Like, I get to live another year. Like, I have my parents with me. I have my husband with me. Like, my dogs are okay. I have food. Like, sometimes I feel like it's just always about thinking about more, and what comes next, that we really have to take a step back and look at all of the blessings and all of the things that we do have, instead of looking at the things that we don't have. And that is the first step, you guys, to making that shift from that scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And I promise you, the more that you are grateful, and the more that you're able to see the good in everything that you have, the more that you are blessed with so much more. I always feel like, you guys, when you are like the current space that you are in, every single day is a test. Every single day is a test to see if you deserve more, if you are worthy of having more. If you cannot appreciate where you are in your life right now, if you're not happy where you are in your life right now, you're not going to be happy when you have everything that you think you need. And I think that that was also a huge slap in the face for me. Not even a huge slap in the face. That was a huge realization that I had. You have to learn to be happy with what you have right now in order for you to be able to enjoy what is coming for you. Because I promise you, you guys, no matter the amount of money in the world that you have, if you are not happy with yourself internally, you're not going to be happy with money. And that is where that saying comes from, that money truly does not buy happiness. And people can argue and be like, money gives me, the ability to travel, which is what I love to do. And yes, that is true. But I also think that if you are not happy with what you have going on inside you guys, then that is just temporary happiness. You're only going to be happy when you're out traveling, if that is what you say that money can buy for you to be happy. That's not true, because what we are working on here is to have overall happiness, you guys. Not just to be happy when you have the things that you want. You have to be able to be happy whether you're in a negative space or in a positive space. Because if you're only happy when you get the things that you want, what the fuck is the point of that? Like that, at least that's not the goal for me. The goal for me is to be happy all around. I want to be happy with everything, not just when I get to do the things that I love, right? And I think that that is honestly, you guys, like, not a lot of people talk about that. Like, a lot of people talk about how money can buy, the things that do make you happy. But that's not true, because that's a temporary happiness. You will only be happy when you have the things that you want. Like, that sounds just very like spoiled brat type of vibes. And that's just not the wavelength that I'm on. Like, I want to be happy no matter what I have, no matter where I'm at, because I know that I have greater things coming for me. But I want to learn and be able to have that discipline to know that, like, this could all be taken away from me. I could literally lose every single piece of this and I will still be happy, because I am happy with myself internally. I am happy with who I am. I'm happy with what I'm surrounded with. And it's not a materialistic type of thing, you guys. And that is where you start to make that shift from scarcity to abundance. And I promise you, you will start to live your life so much differently the quicker that you're able to establish that mindset, because it allows you to just be grateful and fall in love with the process, amiga, because we are all on track to living our freaking best life and having all of our dreams come true. But we cannot enjoy those dreams if we are not happy now, if we are not happy where we are at right now, you guys. Every single day we are learning. We learn a new lesson. We go through a new challenge that makes us wiser, you guys. Just fall in love with that, because it is all a piece of what is making you the best version of yourself, amiga. And honestly, I feel like that is something that we really need to instill in our heads, you guys, because we don't talk about that enough. Every single day that you live is a part of your story. It's a part of that story that you're going to tell one day when you're super successful. Can you imagine, like, not having an inspirational story, you guys? Like, how are people going to believe you? How are people going to have faith in you that you can pick them up, after they've been down. It's important to talk about that and important to learn how to be happy, you guys, when life is not the greatest, in order for us to be able to be happy when life is the best. And that is pretty much all I have for you guys. I know it's going to be a super short episode, and I can honestly keep going and keep talking so much more about this, but I definitely want to do a part 2 about this, you guys. Also, don't forget to check out my other video here on YouTube. That is an affirmations video that you can listen to every single morning, amiga, to just help get you in the right headspace and to just start building that vibration within yourself. So thank you guys so much for listening to today's episode, and I will catch you guys on next week's episode. Adios, amigas.